Welcome to the worst sports channel on YouTube, Hot Garbage Sports with me, Coach Ryan D. Winnipeg Jets fans, come here for a minute. Come here. A little bit closer. Closer. Good. Close enough. We got to have a talk, you and I. It has to be a very serious talk about the state of the Jets, what's been going on for 2.5 years that is repeated and culminating with a loss to the Buffalo Sabres tonight, a loss to the Vancouver Canucks, and a loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. That's 3 out of the last 4, if you're counting, and a team that is finally outside of the playoffs. And Jets fans, hate to say it, spoiler alert, the team isn't as good as you think it is. It never has been. We're going to talk about all of that today when we roll the intro. So if you're a real fan, if you want to stick through it, you want to know actually pragmatically what's going on with the Jets, this video is for you. If you're GJG all day, positivity, Jets till I die, I'm Jets till I die, then this isn't the video for you. Keep tuning in, keep watching the Jets, keep cheering your team and our awesome city on. For those of you that really want to know what's going on with the Jets, have big full ears ready to listen. Coach Ryan D is ready to give it to you straight. Let's get after it.
Here's Lemieux. The center penalty coming up. Look at Lemieux. Oh my God.
And Jets fans, if you're new to this channel, we're going to cover them the whole way, but we also cover the best in hockey. Because as we get into the mid-freezing cold temperatures of December and January, we all have Christmas coming. We all have our shopping to do. We have things to do. Maybe the time won't be dedicated to the Jets, but we will dedicate it to other teams in the NHL as they roll around. So if you don't have time to tune in and watch every Jets game, watch every NHL game, find out what's going on in the league, subscribe, notifications on. Coach Ryan D's got you. Put me on while you're running on the treadmill, running around the mall, doing whatever you got to do. Ryan D will give you a breakdown of what's going on in hockey so we can save you 3 hours a night, if so required, or give you more than 3 hours a day after the game so you can have further game breakdowns. Crew, I want to show you some examples from this Buffalo game. The rant is at the end of this video. Let's start with the pragmatic hockey stuff. I want to go ahead and talk about Rasmus Dahlin. Did you know who Rasmus Dahlin was before this? He's amazing. He's been an amazing player since he entered the league. He's just unfortunately stuck in that troglodyte organization called Buffalo. But man, can this guy play. One of the best, if not the best, skating defensemen in the NHL. Josh Morrissey rivals him, but what Dahlin can do with the puck is special. The Jets D-zone, the Jets penalty kill, just the way the Jets play both individually and as a unit, they're missing a lot. Let's go ahead and take a look at those 4 goals. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so we have a Jets power play and we have Dahlin carrying the puck out of the zone. I wish they had a little bit higher view to that. But what you need to see is the zone entry on this. We talked about this with Carolina. Check my link above about the power play and the penalty kill, and I'll show you what I mean by the problems. But I want you to take a look at this line that's on the blue line. This is supposed to be a 4-stack, and this 4-stack is supposed to pressure forward. By pressuring forward, what it does is it causes them to create a turnover at the blue line, so they should have to drop the puck back here to Rasmus Dahlin. But unlike the Carolina Hurricanes, we see that they get to enter the zone basically impeded. There's no problem there. It's an easy entry there for Buffalo, and Dahlin now has the puck at the bottom corner of your screen. Remember I said he was a really good skater? Did you see that beautiful maneuver? Absolutely just burns through Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor's a good skater, makes him look silly. Walks into the front, and then what ends up happening is he's given up the slot. And what we don't know here is, what are you doing, Paul Stastny? This is not how you penalty kill. This is how Paul Maurice teaches you how to penalty kill, but you don't sit here and put a stick in the lane to make a deflection. What he needed to do is step up and take Rasmus Dahlin, leaving the area of the ice behind him open. Right here in this moment, as soon as he recognized that Kyle Connor got burnt, and he did, you need to step up. So you actually need to pressure with all 3 at this point. Yes, you leave this guy in the back open, but that is what you've caused by not holding your zone properly like Connor didn't and by backing in too early. Now you have to pressure. If they can pass it through 3 guys to the front of the net, congratulations, they score, but you're doing nothing if you just back in. Actually, if anything, you're just a post turtle. The other problem that you see here is, for all the praise Kyle Connor gets, this is a stupid decision. And I have to say stupid because we teach this at age 13. Kyle Connor sees eyes. Rasmus Dahlin is looking forward. When you see eyes, your job is to contain. It's not to pressure. You pressure when he fumbles the puck or when he shows the numbers. But Dahlin down here has perfect control of the puck. And what does Kyle Connor do? He pressures. This is dumb. That pressure is a big reach in. You saw it? There you go. A giant reaching stick. Useless. Absolutely terrible check. Dahlin just skates around him. No problem. And no playing physical or the body here, the man of the puck. That doesn't work. You just need to contain here. Steps around. There's your post-turtle Stastny in the net. Connor, pressure versus contain. Wrong. Stastny, pressure versus contain. Wrong. Zone entry. Wrong. Backing in, allowing them to go in. Wrong. Everything about it, it's wrong. It's not how you play hockey. It's why you get scored on. And it happens repeatedly. This isn't just a one-off. Now on this play to make it 2-1 by Anders Bjork, we talk about it on this channel all the time. You got to be 2-on-1 on the puck. You create 2-on-1s to turn it over and you create 2-on-1s on offense. Watch how many times the Jets have a 2-on-1 and they lose. They lose the 2-on-1. It is incredible how unaggressive they are here. So your puck goes up here to 96. You actually theoretically have a 3-on-1 here. You can count them. You can see there's nowhere else this player should be able to go with the puck except down low or up to his buddy. But no, he gets to throw it cross ice. And you can see he's got his back turned. Pressure. When your back is turned, you pressure. And there's no pressure coming from Connor here. Puck goes down into the corner. Once again, Josh Morrissey, you're on the puck. You need to pressure the puck here. So Morrissey is going to run him up the wall. Morrissey needs to be more aggressive in this piece. And Kyle Connor now is what we call F1. He's the closest forward down low here. He needs to cut in down low here and help out. Dubois now has to go take his man in front of the net. So Dubois does a really good job. And you see Kyle Connor there gliding. Now, Kyle Connor is your F1. He's your support player. He's playing center right now. Mark Schiefele up here. Mark Schiefele is now playing wing. That's your F2. Your F3 is up here in the middle. That's forward 1, forward 2, forward 3 for those of you keeping count at home. Morrissey pressures. Connor needs to get in here. You need to get into this battle, Kyle. Wake up. Are you kidding? Absolutely not. Asleep at the wheel. 2-on-1. Now we have a 2-on-1, and guess what? We lose it. It is unbelievable that we would lose it. And when you take a look at the front here, the front of the net, it's great to protect it, but there's no danger here. You've just created a screen. Go over to your guy and anticipate the play. Nope, let it go down low. Now we have a 3-on-1 because we're playing passive. Beat two guys, open and in. I know I said it on the penalty kill. If you can beat all of our guys and get to the net, you get a goal. It doesn't work like that 5-on-5. That's not how the game is played. 5-on-5. You had 4 opportunities outnumbering a guy. 5-on-5. And you can't take that puck. That's ridiculous. That is coach kicking the garbage can. Embarrassing. There's nothing good about that play from Schmidt, from Morrissey, from Vesalainen, from Connor, or from Schiefele. I don't know what you want me to say. That's crap D-zone. Absolute junk. And it's been happening for 3 years. All right, how about it again? 5-on-5. Evgeny Svechnikov. Why not reach in? You do not want to reach a puck into this. What you want to do is take 2 hard strides and cut towards Connor Hellebuyck. What you want Mark Schiefele doing here is cutting towards the back door, and you want your defenseman supporting because this is the most dangerous place right now. He can jam short side. Svechnikov trips him. You want to say the refs are bad? We got away with one there, and we get away with a lot. Nice regroup in the corner. Very good pressure up to the wall here from Morrissey. Puck ends up to the point to Rasmus Dahlin, one of the best skaters in the NHL again. Somebody needs to get out to the point. They do not. The pump fake freezes them. Now what you have is you have a clear shooting lane for Dahlin. This is fine. Connor Hellebuyck needs to save this puck. He is full visual of that puck, and it goes in. We have watched goalie after goalie after goalie us. It's disgusting. Handle 40 shots, 45 shots, step on their head, saves they shouldn't make. Connor Hellebuyck needs to stop these. And you know why Hellebuyck lets these in from time to time? Because it is exhausting playing in front of a team who is as bad at defensive zone as the Winnipeg Jets are. And this, again, has nothing to do with personnel. It is all to do with how all players are playing and the tactics they're deploying. And good defensive zone play doesn't just happen in the D zone. It happens all over the ice. You are on defense in hockey when you do not have the puck. As soon as you don't have the puck, you're on defense. And goal number 4 is a perfect example of the Jets just making boneheaded defensive decisions, even in the offensive zone. The Jets lose the draw here back to the corner. That's not a problem when you lose the draw. Your man pushes through, you get a nice tie up here, you get a nice tie up here. There's nothing wrong with that. These two guys are going to come out into the point, and now you're playing man on man right now. The defense needs to back out of the zone at this point, and then what needs to happen is the forwards who are engaged in the battle, they need to release and they need to back up into the neutral zone and play their 1-2-2 and turn over the puck, because you've already lost this one. There's no point in pushing too much forward. You got to start thinking defensively right now, but they're not going to do it. That puck ends up moving up the wall, and then what you're going to see here is a flat-footed defenseman like Morrissey. When you pinch, it is really easy. You can only pinch if you are 100% sure you're going to get the puck. And if you're a hockey dad out there, older than the age of 55, you might say, well, you only pinch if you get the man or the puck. No, we don't want the man. We just want the puck. The game has changed, pal. If you can't get the puck on that pinch, back the hell up, contain, remember, eyes forward. You can't win. You can't pressure if you don't see a puck fumble or a back. There's no puck fumble or back here. So why are you pressuring? The rules apply all over the ice. You just get caught flat-footed and not moving, and you look silly. So this is what needs to happen here. Your defenseman, Nate Schmidt, has already gone way back, which is beautiful, and your forward needs to get back because this guy is a problem. You can't be down here. You're in no man's land. Allow him to end up checking, and Morrissey needs to back out of the zone, but he doesn't. He thinks he's going to hold it, and he plays soccer with his feet. It ends up sneaking through. There it is, and they're gone. 2-on-1. Hellebuyck, no chance. And decision-making like that, it happens when the coach allows the boys to just play at times. Oh, I'm just going to let you play. We're not going to course correct it. You can't stand for that stuff. That is not acceptable hockey practice at any point in the time. So yes, this is just a game against Buffalo. Yes, that's just 4 examples. Yes, I am that amazing at breaking down tape. You're welcome. But it's not how the game is played. And you need a general to take command of this and stop letting them freewheel by themselves. They have to play as a unit of 6, including the goaltender on the ice, if they want to make any change. And right now, Jets fans, there has been 3 years of examples of this. This is why we are not first in the division. This is why Vegas betting odds never give us top 5. It's not that they don't like us. It's not that they're wrong. They're right. They're usually right. They're PhD data scientists who are able to break this down for millions and billions of dollars of gambling. Do you think they're wrong, people? Sure, they get it wrong at times. Sure, nobody is 100% because nobody has a sports almanac, but they're the most accurate thing you have. And when they say the analytics are bad and the team is bad, guess what? The team is bad. And they have had us pegged as a mid to lower pack team for the last 3 years for behaviors like this, because behaviors like this cause bad analytics, which puts into their system wrong and gives us bad betting odds. That's simple. That's how gambling works. There you go, you degens. Gamble away. But in the real life world of hockey, these things do not add up to wins. Sure, you always have a puncher's chance in the NHL. Everybody's got a puncher's chance. That's why we love hockey. Sure, you're only 2 or 3 points out of a playoff position, but nobody's talking about the fact that statistically speaking, the loser points make that gap really hard to close, and that repeated behaviors over and over again with larger and larger sample sizes crossing over 160 games at this point tell you likely know what's going to happen. And they're out of a playoff spot. They're position 6 to position 3 at best now if they go on a heater. This is a team that maybe has a 30-40% chance to make the playoffs at this point. It's a coin flip at best. This is a team that is butting against the cap and wasting potential. You know what happens to teams that butt against the cap and don't get into the playoffs and don't win several rounds? People get fired. Not in Jets land, though. Everybody sings Kumbaya at True North Sports and Entertainment. Look at what we built. We invested $175 million to buy the Thrashers. We're now worth $575 million. See the link above if you want to know what the Jets are worth. Same with the rest of the sports teams. But guess what? They're not making any changes. They're just happy to sit on their laurels, happy to watch us stuff our faces with popcorn at Canada Life Center, charge us $12 a beer, make you wait in line, spend $70 to $200 a ticket, $1,000 a night to see the same product night in and night out. They're not going to make a change. They refuse it. I don't know why. Any other organization would have made a change. And you, as a fan, you have the right to do whatever you want in this scenario now. You can throw your jersey on the ice, or you can go on every Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit group and say, GJG, go Jets go. I'll be a Jets fan for life. Show off your tattoo and it'll all be great. It's fine. There's no right or wrong fan in this stand, but there is no line combination trade or anything that's going to come in that's going to shake this up, because it's a systematic breakdown. And that breakdown, I hate to say it, it's happening at management and the top because they're allowing it to happen. In any other business, the employee would be fired at this point. That employee is the coach, the coaching staff, and the direction, because that's the first change you got to make. You can't wholesale the entire team when you're butted against the cap. Blake Wheeler isn't going to ship out for magical draft picks and a whole bunch of people there, but as long as the money's rolling in, you're good to go. And it's tough. It's tough on fans. It's tough to watch. 3 to the last 4 you've lost. That's hard. It's hard being a Jets fan watching 3 out of the last 4 and 2 teams of Buffalo and Vancouver beat you. Of course they beat you. They're playing hockey as a team. The Jets have all-stars that do not play as a team. The Canucks, now that they have a new coach, are playing as a team. The Buffalo Sabres are playing as a team. The Jets are playing as 20 individuals on an outdoor rink with their buddies, having a grand old time doing whatever they're doing. Now, I know that's not what actually is happening, and if a Jet is actually watching this, pulling his hair out going, you have no idea the struggles we're going through, and fuck you, Coach Ryan D, and blah, blah, blah. It's not enough. It's not enough, pal. It's not enough, guys. This is why you're paid what you're paid. Period. Hard stop. And we all know very simply, you're an employee. The team, everybody is an employee except Mark Chipman. The team is the fans, because the fans don't get paid. The fans pay. That's the difference. The fans show up. The fans cheer. The fans boo. The fans buy jerseys. The fans buy autographs. And this is the product they get. You have a right as a fan to demand whatever you want, as long as it's reasonable. You have a right to not go. You have the right to watch it. You have the right to do anything you want to do. Spend your money how you will. That's what society's all about. Players, though, have to play, and they know it. They know they're transient. They know they can be traded at any time. They know they can pack up and move. It's just the way the game's built. So when we talk about the team group, the team is us. We're the team. We're the ones not going anywhere. We're the ones aligned to them. The rest of them are employees who work for True North Sports and Entertainment. And True North Sports and Entertainment has only one group of shareholders to answer to. That's the fan. Tough go is the Jets right now. I don't see this improving. I see us going on a couple hot streaks at a point. I see us contending for playoff spots. I see us battling high 80s, low 90s points. Maybe we'll get in. That'll be it. That's what I see the Jets doing. So, GJG. I love the Jets. Always go Jets go. We'll be a Jets fan till I die. But like Ned Flanders' father once told him, hey, I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. The Winnipeg Jets have tried nothing. They're all out of ideas. Cheveldayoff's tried. He's added people to the team. They're just not getting played. They're getting drafted. Just not getting played or developed. So either Cheveldayoff hasn't put the right mix together and he's not as good as we think he is at bringing in players and assessing talent, or Maurice hasn't put that talent and the puzzle together the way it should be, or both. But there's something going on in Jets Nation. GJG Jets fans, we'll catch you in the next one.